ये च वेदविदो विप्राः ये च अध्यात्मविदो जनाः ते वदन्ति महात्मानं कृष्णं धर्मं सनातनं परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. Namaskaram to all of you. The topic for our discourse today is perform and redeem karma. You can split the topic and read it as perform karma and redeem karma. When I say so, the word karma takes two different meanings. Karma has many meanings. The most important is our past deeds or actions that are accumulated. Our accumulated righteous deeds and condemnable actions are collectively known as karma. Another meaning is whatever we do today, performance of daily rituals, practice of customs, other traditional practices, all those prescribed by Shastras are also known as karma. So this one word has two conflicting meanings. One is past deeds, the other present actions. The past can be good and bad. We must ensure that the present is only good and doesn't turn to be bad. Performance of karma is performing good actions, good deeds, good things. Redeeming karma would mean redeem or get rid of our past accumulated karma. Whenever we do something, it results in some other accumulation. You heat milk, it gets warm. You cool it, it turns cold. Any action or cost must have an effect. If I do something, it must certainly be followed with an effect. Shastra classify our activities into two, good and bad. All our good actions are termed as punya and our bad deeds are called as papa. This punyam and papam is a very fundamental aspect of Sanatana Dharma. Veda Dharma, Sanatana Dharma is an eternal practice way of life which is today being called as Hinduism. Whereas in good olden days, there was no name called Hinduism. We were all known as Sanatana Dharmis. Sanatana, eternal. Dharma, the right way of life. Let me now introduce the meaning for the word dharma. Dharatiti, dharmaha. Dharati, that which holds, that which sustains is dharma. If we sustain, protect dharma, it reciprocates by protecting us. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Dharmaha rakshati. Dharma protects. Rakshitaha. If I protect dharma, in turn it protects. We can also call this dharma in other word as punya. Punya, dharma, sukrita are all synonyms. They all mean the same. Good actions, good deeds. Shastra classifies. These are all good actions. These are all bad. You may ask, what is the basis of that classification? How can you term some action as good and some other as bad? Because this world is full of different tastes and people with different tastes. Something that is good to you may not be necessarily good to me. Something that is bad to me may not be mad to you. So it will only lead to confusion. As many brains as there are in this material world, then there will be as many number of religions and as many number of arguments whether a particular deed is good or bad. Instead, not to give room to this confusion, Shastra, when I say Shastra, it is nothing else than Bhagavan's Sankalpa. It is his wish, it is will that is being written down and recorded as Shastra. So Peruman classifies. He says these deeds are good, these are bad. We are not clever, intelligent enough to term some action as good or bad because we do not know the later implication of any action. We may do something that is good today, but that may not be good forever. It may not be good 100 years later. So we have to leave the decision to God, who is aware of all the hundreds and millions of years. So taking into consideration the entire gamut of time, he decides these are all good actions and these are all bad actions. If we do those good ones, then we are blessed, we accumulate punya. If we get into those bad actions, then we are cursed, we accumulate papa. This is the first meaning of karma. Karma, papa and punya. Good, righteous actions are punya. All condemnable, all prohibited actions are papa. The basis for this prescription or prohibition is Dharma Shastra. Vedas are the basis. They are the guiding text to decide whether something is a punya or the other thing is a papa. Now let me also introduce the meaning for the word punya and the word papa. Nighantu, Shastra says, Puna karmani shubhe. All shubha karma, auspicious actions are punya. Auspicious to whom? To me, to my neighbor, or to this entire universe. It has to be to one and all. It need not be auspicious to myself alone. It has to be good to this society. When I say society, it does not comprise of human beings alone. It includes flora, fauna, animal, birds and whatnot. So it's an all-inclusive term. This society must be benefited by my action and that action must be accepted, prescribed by Shastra. If so, it can be termed as an auspicious action and that is punya. Punya, shubha karma. Shubha karma, an auspicious action. Nighantu further says, you can find these meanings from Amara Kosham or Amara Sudha, which is a glorious commentary to Amara Kosham. It further says, punyam tu sundare, sukrute pavane dharme. Dharma, pavana, sundara, sukrita. All stand for synonyms of punya. Sundara, it's so beautiful. The moment you do it, you feel blessed. You can experience bliss. So it's sundara. Sukrita, krita, done. Sukrita, well done. Whenever we congratulate someone, well done, please note the Sanskrit word for that is sukrita. It's well done. Well done is not when you score just 100, not when you get a lottery. Well done is it's when you do something which benefits the society at large. Then it is sukrita. We all have sukrita. You would have also heard Purva Sukritam. I was able to have darshan of Lord Balaji. I went to Tirupati. The darshan was too good. Probably I had some Purva Sukritam. Bhagya irundadu. That's why I was able to have darshan. What does that stand for? It stands for well done action. Some action has been done well and I have accumulated that, as a result of which I am able to have good darshan today. Sukrita, punya, dharma, sundara, then some more words to add. Syat, dharmam, astriyam, punya, shreyasi, sukritam, vrishaha. Shreyas, that which gives me virtues. Shreyas, sukritam, vrishaha. Vrisha also is a word for punya. Now that we know, by and large we know that this is punya, all good actions, let us move on to the next. The meaning for the word papa. When punya is auspicious action, that which accumulates, that which does good to me, which results in a good experience, that results in pleasure, is punya. That which results in pain is papa. I do something which is not prescribed by Shastra, instead prohibited by Dharma Shastra. If I do that, God is displeased. All those actions which displease Him is not to be done. All those deeds that please Him are to be done. Let me give you another definition for punya and papa. Punya punyau, Ishvara priti kopau. Ishvara priti is punya. Ishvara kopa is papa. Ishvara, the omnipresent ruler God. His priti, He is happy, He is pleased. All my actions that please Him is punya. All my actions that displease Him is papa. So let us also have this terminology. I will give you another explanation. Yat tvat priyam tadiha punyam apunyam anyat. Yat, that which is, yat tvat priyam, oh God, that is quite intimate to you, that you love is punyam. Apunyam anyat, apunyam is papa. Anything other than that punyam, anything that displeases you is papa. Let me first now give you the exact meaning of the word papa. Pa, pane, drink. Pati, pina, pa. So that which drinks, pa. Pa, karta, one who does. Papa, one who does something that drinks him full, that destroys him, that demolishes him is papa. I do something, it engulfs me, it drinks me, it consumes me, that destroys me. So those actions which instead of doing something good to me, destroys me, those actions destroy me, they are termed as papa. Pa, pina, to drink. Pa, karta, something is done by me and those actions drink me, those actions destroy me. When I say destroy, you would have a doubt. I do something bad, it's papam, but I am not destroyed. I see so many people today doing so many things that are bad, but they are quite happy. They are not destroyed. Destruction is not instant. It doesn't happen immediately. It might happen after 10 years, 10 births or hundreds of births. When I say this, you have to agree in rebirth. Here is now a new term. If I do something, should I not experience pain or pleasure instantly? It happens at times, but it doesn't happen many times. It happens much later. Why so? So one aspect is karma and the other is birth and rebirth. We are born, we die, we are born again as a result of karma. Karma, our past deeds, they accumulate. Do they get destroyed? Are they demolished the moment I die? I do something, I die. After I die, will my papam continue? Will my punya continue? Or they are also destroyed, they are also concluded along with my death? It won't happen. Although I die, I would mean here, Atma would never die. It is the Sharira, Deha which I have taken that is destroyed. This Sharira is perishable, whereas Atman is eternal. Eternal Atma is never born, he never dies. Instead, the perishable body dies. The perishable body is created. So, taking a body as a result of karma is known as birth. Abandoning a body as a result of karma is known as death. Now, let us not confuse it that Atma himself is born or Atma himself is dead. It is not so. Atma is never created or destroyed. Instead, this is a body, the perishable body that is born, that is dead. Why am I taking birth? Why do I die? And why am I born to these parents? Why do I die on that particular day? Why am I born like this? I am a pauper, I am a millionaire. Why so? Who should decide all this? Is it just indiscriminate? It is not so. Is it the prerogative of God to create anybody as and when He wants? He never does so. There is a very rhyme, reason, a clear structure, a laid down principle in God creating us. We are not born by the whims and fancies of gods. We are born as a result of our own past karma. We are not born out of anyone else's. We are born because we did something, and that cause must result in some action. We had a cause, we did something. Those must result in action. When I say this, for argument's sake, suppose you say, I don't believe in rebirth. What would happen? Is there any anartham? Will anything go wrong? It will go wrong. If I don't accept rebirth, then what would happen? Today, whatever I am, I would be enjoying, experiencing pain or pleasure for nothing that I have done. I have not done anything, but I am something today. There won't be any cause for this. I am something. There has to be a cause. Accepted. The cause is with my father. The cause was with my mother. That is also a fallacy. If there is an effect with someone, the cause must also lie with the same individual. Cause cannot be elsewhere and the effect cannot be elsewhere. Cause and effect must lie in the same individual. For example, if I am suffering with fever, if you have medicine, my fever would not be cured. I must have medicine to cure my fever. So the cause and effect must lie in one individual. I am born today, I am this today. If so, the cause to this must lie with me. Where is that cause? I am 50 today. Whatever I am, can I attribute that to whatever I did in 48? If so, then why was I so in 48? Probably in 46. If so, why in 46? Most probably in 6. If it is 6, why 6? At the age of 1. When I was celebrating my first birthday, where would have been the cause? Probably the day 0. For the day 0, who chose my parents? Why did my parents choose me? Given an option, they would not have chosen me. It's true with everybody, not only with me. If they had an option, now you go and interview your parents. Given an option, if you have a choice, will you choose me again as your son or daughter? You don't expect an answer. Probably they will be embarrassed to give an answer. They won't. But the one answer was given by Dasharatha. Munnoru naal mazhuvali selavangi avantavatta muttum shettai ennayum என் மெய்யுரையும் ஒன்னாகக் கொண்டு வனம் புக்க எந்தாய் நின்னையே மகனாகப் பெறப் பெறுவேன் ஏழு பிறப்பும் நெடுந்தோள் வேந்தே. Kulashekharalvar in his Perumal Tirumozhi hails Sri Rama. He says, Dasharatha has confirmed, Oh Rama, even if I am born 7 more times, I will only choose you as my son. You must be born to me again and again. If you are able to get this certificate from your parent, then we are good daughter or a good son. Probably it may be too difficult to get it, but still. So who chose that? Parents could not have chosen me. I could not choose my parents. Then what decided by birth? Some action which I should have done even before my birth. Unless you agree to that, it's too difficult to properly, logically conclude what I am, why I am today. So there would be an effect without a cause. This is the first problem. Second is, I do something today, I die. If all those actions which are the causes, they also die along with me, then many of the bad actions will go without results. Will it not go? I do something and they also die along with me. Then they will all go without results. Let it go. It's good. In a way, it's good that I do something bad and they go without a result. Yes, it's good to you, but not to others and the society.